Okay, I have to maybe explain a bit because my last video about becoming the spirit of the forest wasn't maybe clear. I'll try to say this as clearly as I can. First, I will start with the most grand delusion we humans have. We so often talk about the world, and when we say world, we mean all the people. And by saying world and meaning that it's all the people, we exclude all other animals from this world. It's kind of discrimination or some kind of racist attitude against all other life when we say that world and mean us humans is everything what is here. Well, that's a delusion. We are not owning this whole planet. We are not the whole world. We are just one species on this tiny planet. And if you even think that you own this planet, okay, we can say that humans own this whole planet. This is our planet. Okay, we can think like that. But if you think like that, you own the planet as a one species, then you can start to maybe ponder how this owner, we, how do we take care of our possession, this planet and all the life on this planet? How do we behave and how do we deal with all other life here and how do we treat other life on this planet as an owner? Are we a good owner or are we a bad owner? Or are we a fascist or even a monstrous owner? Because most of the animals which we like to eat, large animals, mammals, cows, sheep, chicken, they are not mammals, they are birds. But most of the birds, even here in Finland, they are not free birds. The most numerous bird in Finland is chicken. We kill about 80 million chicken every year for our food and sell it to abroad, or maybe we mostly eat them chicken by ourselves. But anyway, are we a good owner or are we a monster which keeps all the other animals which we like to eat? We keep them imprisoned in prison camps. We force breed them, and after a few months, when they are still younglings and almost like babies, children, we slaughter them and we eat them. Why do we slaughter them as children? Because the children's meat is more tender. It tastes better than the old meat of old animals. We don't like the old meat. Nobody likes to eat old horse, but we make it into kind of sausage. I don't know, it's metwurst, or what is the English word? I don't know the word for that sausage, which is very salty. So that's why we kill all the animals in our production as young as possible, because the old animals' meat, it's not very good, it's very not tasty. So we like to eat children, so to say. So are we a good owner? I would argue that we are not very good owners. And even that little amount of free animals in the nature, we think them either a pleasure to eye or a danger. Like now we are killing here many bears because there are too many here, even if there is only 2,000 bears in Finland. And just lately we killed all the wolves almost because there was 400 and we thought there were too many, so we killed 90 of them. So I think we are monsters as owners. So we are not very good owners. And the truth is, we are not. We don't own this planet. It's owned by all the life here. And we only share this with all the life here. We are sharing the planet. Or we should. But I think we act like a owner which thinks he can do whatever he likes to the possessions he has or she has. We imprison and force breed animals for our food. They live in prison camps all their life, and then we slaughter them and we eat them. That's what we are as a owner. So we are monsters, okay. Do we want to be monsters? It seems yes. We want to be monsters. We like to be monsters. If a bear looks at us in a, even if a bear looks a human, it's a threat. I heard this today. A bear hunter in northern Finland was really annoyed because the bears are not afraid of humans anymore. They are just watching, so they need to be killed. It's like, what are you watching me? And you shoot the person if he's watching you. So you're afraid of bears, of course. And you should be afraid of bears because they are dangerous animals. You shouldn't go to tease them or stare too long into their eyes or anything like that. You should be wiser. But you don't want to be wise, so you kill them. So, as owners, we are monsters. Should we be monsters? We tend to like to be. So this is the hard facts. We are monsters and we behave like we own the whole planet. Because even when we say world is a bad place. We usually mean people are bad here. Well, wilderness can be also bad if you go into dangerous places like in the wolf or bear habitats or areas where there's a lot of predators or sharks. Nature is a dangerous place too. And by making it safe, we behave like chimpanzees, which kill all the other chimpanzees around. And why do they kill all the chimpanzees? Because the chimpanzee is most dangerous to another chimpanzee. Even if it's a tiger or bear or whatever, they don't tend to challenge a chimpanzee because chimpanzee can easily kill a beast. So, but what are the chimpanzees most afraid of? Another chimpanzee, like we are. That's why we have armies and we have borders, because the most dangerous animal to other animal called human is another human, of course. We kill each other the most on this planet. No other animal than humans kill as many humans per year as humans. So we are the most dangerous animal on this planet to us. So we should be killing each other, and actually we are right now, all the time. So these are the hard facts. We behave like we are the owners, and we treat our animals like monsters, and mostly, or not mostly, but many times we treat each other like monsters, blowing each other up and nuking ourselves with nuclear bombs, and we are monsters. That's the reality. So do we want to be monsters? I don't know. Depends on everyone. Do I want to be a monster? Well, I need to ask this question from myself. Do I want to be a monster? Maybe sometimes. Sometimes I would like to kill all humans so that they would stop killing all the other life. It would be best for all other life just if I would just kill all humans, but I cannot do it. We're too numerous. So, and what am I if I kill all humanity? Mass murderer. So I don't want to be a mass murderer. But do you want to be a mass murderer and a monster? Everyone should ask this from themselves. Do you want to be killing all other life and imprisoning them and slaughtering them and killing them for your own pleasure or your own food? They think hunting is a hobby. Killing as a hobby, it's insane. And we even do this to other humans in wars. We hunt other humans in war times. Or not even wartime, but in peacetime we hunt others just for fun. So it's a choice. Do you want to be a monster or not? It's a free world. You can be a monster if you like. But you have to ask yourself, what kind of future a monster like humans can have in a planet which he really or she really doesn't own. We don't own this planet. We only behave like we do. And if we even own this planet, we should think what kind of owner we are. Are we a good owner for the planet? Do we take care of it? Or do we rape it and do we exploit it as much as possible? At the moment, I believe, and I don't have to believe, I can see we do. We exploit this planet, we rape it. We steal all the resources from other life. And if other life comes to eat our sheep or destroy our wheat or our fields or our possessions or scrape our horses, we kill those because they threaten our possessions, our property. We behave like we would be owning everything here. Well, that's the truth. That's what we are. Monsters. So, well, we can keep being like monsters. But you know only every story in children's books. What eventually happens to all monsters? You know what happens to every monster. At least I hope so, that it will happen to all monsters. In some stories, the monsters, they do not die. They maybe change, but often they die. In a way or another, the monsters will be dealt with. So, do you want to be a monster? That's the question for you to think about. What kind of future you as a monster have on this planet which you don't own. You don't own the earth. You are only one species of homini, or what is the ape species? These fingered apes. These human apes. We are apes. You like it or not. And we are only one species, so you can imagine what is happening if you think you are the only species on this planet. It might become reality that humans are really the only species on this planet, and then you can think what happens after that if we are only the last survivor on this planet. You can imagine the world where there is only humans. That's how you speak now, like the whole world is only humans. But imagine if it would be reality. Only humans, no other life. Just rocks, steel, wood. Not maybe even trees because they are also alive. No trees. Only steel and concrete and humans. And somehow we managed to produce oxygen and food for ourselves without any other life. You can imagine those futures if you like. And you can choose your future. What do you want to be? Like this now and keep going? Or do you want to be something else? It's all in your power. We have made us what we are. We can be what we want to be. Collectively. It's need only enough people to think similarly and touch the current culture. It's only a collection of wills, what we are. We want to be like this. We want to be monsters who imprison all animals which we like to eat, and those we like to keep around, they are our pets. We like to cuddle with our dogs and cats and fish. Well, it's very difficult to cuddle with fish. Some children try and the fish died, but anyway. So, Do we want to be like this? Because we can choose what we want to be. But it's a collective effort. And our collective mind, 8 billion plus minds, have decided that we want to be like this. I cannot change any of you. I can only choose what I want. Same applies to you. You cannot change anyone else. You can either live with them or kill them. That's everything you can do. Live with other people or kill the other people. But that's all you can do. And who you can change is yourself and your own thinking. You may influence others, like I'm trying to influence your thinking and your worldview. You are not the whole world as a human collection, human species. We are only one species on planet Earth. And we should think our position here, our role. What is our role here? Do we want to be those fascist monsters who kill each other and or other life, or do we want to be good people, good animals, kind animals, loving animals? Do we want to be like that? Like we are towards our pets, because we love our pets. Even most of the pets we have, like cats and dogs, they are actually predators, beasts. But because they are our beasts, we love them. Because we control the beast. And if we stop controlling the dog or the cat, usually we kill them because they didn't obey. They misbehaved. So we put them to sleep or bullet in their brain or otherwise kill the pet. If the pet happens to be a beast again. So we kill them. We are monsters. And you can choose, do you want to be a monster or do you want to be something else? I don't know if we have ever been anything but monsters. I don't know. I'm so young. I haven't lived a time when we humans weren't like this. Delusional about owning everything on this tiny planet. Leaving nothing to other life. Possessing everything. Well, we have some tiny sanctuaries, but otherwise we behave like we would own the whole planet. We talk about bad world and we mean only bad people, and it's just insane to relate one species to whole planet. And I don't know. The choice is always ours, yours. Every living thing have to choose how to live here. It's a choice. Life is a choice. Even if you want to live or die, it's your choice. No one can force you to live. You have to choose life. And if you want to take another life, it's your choice also. Do you want to take other person's life? Do you want to take other animals' life? It's a choice. All depends on what you choose and what you choose to be. That's the hard reality. Of course, there's many choices among people. We are 8 billion people. And animals do make choices too. If a bear decides to attack you and eat you, it's a battle. Usually until death. But anyway, everyone has a choice in this life. Choose yours. What do you want to be? What do you want to be your role on this planet? How do you want to be perceived by others? I mean people. And even when we say others, we usually only mean people. But if I really mean others, I mean other humans, other animals, other life. Maybe even other life on other planets. We don't know. Maybe someone is watching us. I don't know. How do we want to be perceived by others? It's a choice. How do you want to behave? What is your role? You can choose your role. often we think we have no choice. It's just an excuse to keep going like you have been keep going. It's a choice. Even no change, it's a choice. Everything is a choice. Life and death. If someone threatens to blow your head and force you to do something, you cannot say, I don't have a choice. Of course you have a choice. If you don't want to do it, which you are forced to do, you can take the bullet in your brain and die. It's a choice. Or you can choose to live and obey the person. It's a choice. Everything in life is a choice. So, choose wisely, okay? Or not. You can be also stupid. It's also a choice. I cannot choose for you. You have to choose for yourself.